Students, what we're going to do is we'll begin with physics second to topic हे बघा section 1 topic 2 weightage 5 marks because it's quite lengthy. The name of the topic is mechanical properties of fluids. The name of the topic is what? Mechanical properties of fluids. See here, quite a lengthy topic because it's a combination of the 11th standard as well as the 12th standard students. So it's a quite a huge topic, much larger than your even rotational dynamics. What we're going to study, some simple things in the initial stages, and then we'll start with the derivation part. First of all, let me explain what are fluids. Anything which flows, anything which has a flow is called as a fluid. Now what flows? Basically that is liquids and gases. So liquids and gases are the ones which flow, and hence you can call them as fluids. Okay, students, fluids do not have rigidity. Rigidity म्हणजे काय? तर एखादा external, when you apply an external force and there occurs some change in shape or size, but when the external force is removed, the shape and size is not recovered back. त्याला no rigidity म्हणतात. Solids have rigidity, means when the deforming force is applied, they undergo there is no effect of force. That is called rigidity. But you know, in case of liquids and gases, whenever an external force is applied, we'll put here like this. Whenever an external force is applied, the shape and size of the liquid changes. That's it. I'll repeat. Rigidity means definite shape and size which do not change under external force. Non-rigid means no definite shape and size and changes very easily when applied upon by a force. That's it. Okay. So what are fluids? Fluids are the substances or the properties of matter, a form of matter which flows, generally liquids and gases. They are non-rigid, means they do not have definite shape and size, exactly in the reverse way as that of the solids. Now what we are going to start is a very simple question, and that is, what are properties of fluids? Ideal. Properties of an ideal fluid. What is the meaning of an ideal? Ideal means which cannot be achieved in practice. Okay? So what are the properties of an ideal fluid? First, they are incompressible. They never get compressed. काही केलं तरी ते compress होत नाही. Okay? They are incompressible. Yes, and the density, hence, since they are incompressible, the density is constant. First, non-viscous. Non-viscous means what? There is no internal friction between the layers of the liquid, which is called non-viscous. Third, they have a smooth flow. They are irrotational. न फिरणारे. They are irrotational. Irrotational and important, non-turbulent. Non-turbulent means no violent flow. त्याच्यात जे आपण म्हणतो ना फ्लड्स कसे असतात, जिथं पाण्याचा जो फ्लो असतो अतिशय वायलेंट असतो, विच कॅनॉट बी कंट्रोल्ड ॲट ऑल, त्याला टर्ब्युलंट म्हणतात. नॉन टर्ब्युलंट मीन्स एक्झॅक्टली ऑपोजिट ऑफ दॅट. that is a smooth flow. That's it. This is the third property, and the fourth property is that they, see here, I'll repeat properties of ideal fluid. They are incompressible. The density remains constant throughout. They are non-frictional, viscous, means there is no internal friction between the layers of the fluid. Third, they have a smooth, irrotational and non-turbulent flow. Irrotational म्हणजे टोर्नेडो कसा ते नसते टेंडन्सी त्यांच्या. Neither they are turbulent, means they have no violent behavior. And last, the flow is steady. The flow is steady means the velocity is constant. ठीक है? They are incompressible. They are non-viscous, no friction. They have a smooth, irrotational and non-turbulent flow. Last, they have a steady flow with a constant velocity. These are the characteristics of an ideal fluid. Next, what are the characteristics of a fluid? फक्त fluid. What are the characteristics of a fluid? Students, the fluids are something which flow. They have a continual flow. Next, characteristic number 2. What are the properties of fluid? They have a continuous flow. Then, students, एक झालं, and they have a continuous flow, and they occupy the shape of the container, and there is the property of viscosity, means as the fluid, a normal fluid flows, different layers of the liquid exert friction over each other. That's it. बघा हा, what are the properties of an ideal fluid? Incompressible, density is compresses होत नाही ते, density is constant, non-viscous, they have a smooth, irrotational and non-turbulent flow. The flow is steady with constant velocity. What are the properties of fluid? They have a continuous flow. They occupy the shape of the container or the vessel, and different layers of the fluid are viscous, means offer friction. That's it. Next, we are going to study the properties of fluid at rest. Properties of the fluid at rest. What are the properties of the fluid at rest? Now, what is the meaning of fluid being at rest? Means you take a fluid, a liquid or a gas inside a container. त्याला flow नसतो. No doubt there is, in gases and all, there is continuous flow. पण जे normal liquid असतं, which flows like a river water or a stream or whatever it is, that fluid is taken inside a container. When a liquid, particularly liquid, gas आपण सांगत नाही, particularly when a liquid is taken inside a container, that liquid inside a container is called as a fluid at rest. When a liquid, precisely a liquid, is taken in a container, it exerts force on the walls, at the bottom and on the ceiling of the container. It exerts the force on the walls, at the bottom and on the ceiling of the container. This force exerted per unit area of the liquid. This force exerted per unit area of the liquid at rest is called pressure. So what is pressure? When a liquid is taken in a container, it is regarded as at rest. The liquid in a container exerts force in different directions, that is at the bottom, on the walls and on the ceiling of the container. This force exerted by the liquid on the walls, the container per unit area, the force exerted per unit area is called as pressure. Next, the SI unit of pressure, which are already familiar. SI unit of pressure is Newton per meter square. There are other units of pressure as well, which are called torr, Pascal, जे हेच आहे, and there is one more which is called bar, where 1 bar is equal to 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square. 1 bar is how much? 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square. So these are the different SI unit of pressure is, precisely SI unit of pressure is Newton per meter square or even called as Pascal. It is also measured in torr and bar, where 1 bar is 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square. Dimension काय? ते नशिबात नाही. डायमेन्शन कसे काढायचे? डायमेन्शन ऑफ हे लिहायचं नाही, परत सांगते ही स्टेप कधीच लिहायची नसते. प्रेशर, फोर्स M1 L1 T-2, area L square. So total M1 L-1 T-2. These are the dimensions of pressure. M1 L-1 T-2 are the dimensions of pressure. That's it. कळतं स्टुडंट्स? ओके, हे एवढं आजचा पार्ट. आता नेक्स्ट पार्ट, व्हॉट आय एम डीलिंग हिअर. कॉन्सन्ट्रेट. वी आर गोइंग टू ऑब्टेन द एक्सप्रेशन फॉर प्रेशर ड्यू टू अ लिक्विड कॉलम इनसाइड अ कंटेनर. मोठं काही नाही, दाखवतो तुम्हाला. हा, खूप इझी पार्ट आहे तो. हे एवढं कळलं. So what are the properties of an ideal fluid? Incompressible, density is constant, non-viscous, have a smooth irrotational non-turbulent flow, have a steady flow with constant velocity. Normal fluid, what are they? Flow, they occupy the shape of the container or the vessel, and they have the property, or they exhibit the property of viscosity. Properties of fluid at rest. You take a fluid inside a container, it exerts pressure on the walls and on the bottom of the container. Pressure is not actually. Whatever force exerted per unit area of the liquid is called as pressure. SI unit and dimensions are as shown on the board. Okay? Now we will discuss the next part, that is the derivation. Which is much easier. What is that? Take a container. First let me clear what we are discussing here. आलं तर 2 मार्कालाच येणार आहे, हे काय मोठं नाही, इम्पॉर्टंट नाही आहे. Pressure due to a liquid column. For that you take a container containing a liquid. This is air, this is liquid. Consider a column of liquid in the form of a cylinder inside the container. Let H be the height of the column, rho be the density of the liquid column inside the cylinder, and A be the area of cross section of the cylinder. I'll repeat. To obtain the expression for pressure due to a liquid column inside a container, consider an imaginary cylinder of height H, area of cross section A. Let rho be the density of the liquid column inside the cylinder. Then students, what do we have? We have whatever is the force exerted by the liquid column at the bottom. Whatever is the force exerted by the liquid column at the bottom is nothing but the weight of the liquid. By definition, we have pressure is force upon area. By definition, what do we have? We have pressure is force upon area. Force is mass into acceleration due to gravity, and area is A. Now what is mass? Mass is volume of the liquid column inside the cylinder multiplied by rho. What is rho? Rho is the density. Okay, कहाँ हो गया? Therefore, or we'll write one more step here. Mass is volume is what? Area multiplied by the length. Here is the height of the cylinder multiplied by rho. Therefore, what do we get P as? P as A H rho G upon A. M ची व्हॅल्यू घेतली. What is M? H A H rho. G divided by A, which is equal to H rho G. So what is your pressure? What is this? This is the expression for pressure due to a liquid column inside a container. For that, what we did? We considered a cylinder of height h. Let rho be the density of the liquid inside the container, and A be the area of cross section of that cylinder, which is an imaginary cylinder. Forces, whatever is the force exerted by the liquid column is the weight. Pressure is force upon area, that is mg upon A. Mass is volume into density. Volume is area multiplied by the height or length into h zal. A cancel, H rho G is the expression for pressure. Okay, for today this much is enough, this much dose is enough. Tomorrow I'll continue again with chemistry also. आता लगेच chemistry चा पण व्हिडिओ तुम्हाला अपलोड करते. ठीक आहे, वाचा. चलो बाय.